What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Brew Africana, coming to you all with a tarot reading. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel because we're ready to get right off into this. I'm going to break this reading up into 3 parts because I want to show y'all separately what I have gotten in the cards surrounding these folks, and it makes for better readings when they're broken up because y'all only have the motherfucking attention span of about 15 goddamn minutes anyway. I decided to break the reading up. Who is this reading over? We talking about the Debarge family. Y'all have been asking for the Debarges, I want to say, since January, and I finally have time to begin their little series that we're going to do. I'm going to do a bunch of the R&B families, old school and new school. So if y'all want me to read a family, drop that family in the comments. I am going to do Roger Troutman and his brother very soon. So if y'all got some information you want me to include in the reading, go ahead and put that up there. And again, let me know which family. R&B though, okay? R&B or maybe a pop family because we need to read some of these white folks too. But R&B and pop, think that era, y'all, and put that in the comments. Anyway, when I was pulling their cards, and this is just the first part of it, I was asking the questions to the cards, and to spirit, are the Debarges cursed? Because y'all see that regardless to all of the money they possibly have made, all of the fame, all of the good music they made, because they make good music, or they made good music rather. Not that I'm saying that they're dead or nothing like that, but a good majority of them have left this earth. But they have had not the greatest of luck. There's this group that my daughter always speaks about, the Silvers, and I will remember to reference them when I'm reading their mother, because she could have stopped a lot of shit that went on. First and foremost, she could have listened to her ancestors when they told her not to fuck with this white man in the first place, okay? But she didn't listen. She absorbed the bad karma that was already on him, okay? In their cards, it revealed that this is a generational curse that they are up under, okay? No matter how much good they do, no matter how they try to right their wrongs from the past, it would take some serious cleansing on their family to break this curse. This is a generational curse they are up under, and whomever the witch is that put the curse on the dad, and the mother ended up absorbing it, and it ended up falling over onto their family. And I'm specifically talking about the children that Mom and Pop Debarge had. I'll just call them that for right now. That was never supposed to be the karma that those children absorbed. The mother wasn't even supposed to get it. But because the mother wanted this man so bad, even though this man, she didn't know it now. She didn't know it. She probably after a while had a inkling that somebody might have cursed this motherfucker. But at first she didn't, okay? But because she went into it so male-driven, so needing to have a husband, consistently having babies just so she can keep him, or whatever the fuck her issue was, she caused her family to absorb this karma. So no matter how much music they make, or like the successes that they should have had with music, it was never going to fly because they came from a cursed man, okay? So they are, a lot of their family, let me put it like this, they make money, or they made money, but because of the nature of that spell, she would always give them issues, and them having finances, or having maybe money problems getting work in the music industry. You know, they lose a lot. I don't know if y'all watch Growing Up Hip Hop, but you know that James Debarge's daughter found him down on Skid Row. And sometimes, y'all, not recently, but sometimes you can catch El Debarge down there too. So that witch, whatever the spell was that she put on, not specifically them, but because they came from a wolf in sheep's clothing, they absorbed the curse. Whatever that curse was, she sent them down a dark tunnel that was wrought with drugs, bad habits of all types, you know. Some of them may have been or are very promiscuous, and y'all know that came from that fucking daddy, right? We gonna talk about him in part 2. And a lot of things came with the lifestyles that they were living, such as Bobby contracting HIV, Chico's son being murdered. And I'm still unclear about what this card is, y'all. I don't know that any of them did that, but maybe this is the thought process behind the shit that they are enduring, you know, because they feel trapped behind addiction, wild lifestyles that have brought them a lot of debt. Things like that. They do sit in a space of regret, but they don't know how to close the cycle off. They don't know why their ancestors, so to speak, or God is allowing them to go round and round in this, but it ain't really got nothing to do with God. It has everything to do with they daddy. And I know that they may not, they don't really care for their dad, right? Paquito? Okay, so the fact that they even have any respect for this man after the things that he's put them through is exactly why they cannot close this cycle. And it's exactly what that witch is able, or shit, the witch is probably dead by now. I'm just assuming that the witch is dead, okay? Whatever the spell was or the curse was, she meant that she was not going to allow it to come up off of them until the last Debarge is off of this planet. I don't know what the depth of that curse is that that man had on him, or the depth of why it has been issued to them generationally, but it is what it is. And again, I know y'all like, well, damn, where are the ancestors at? The ancestors really can't do shit because they ain't shit either. But this witch felt like, or this witch, it may have been even a male witch. I'm just saying that it was someone who had spiritual prowess, y'all, that their father crossed, or maybe their father possibly raped somebody else's child, and that person sought out to get a witch, and that witch meant to destroy him. Okay, there's something very dishonest about this man that the mother found out, but she stuck there, that is affecting the kids now, or affecting the generations of the Debarges. Ancestors can't show up, y'all. They can't show up. I mean, it's a thing of this man, his own ancestors are not there. Okay? He doesn't even have anybody that's protecting him. He's basically an evil energy, you know? And as far as the curse goes, it looks like the curse is only hitting the males in the family. Now, I know that the girls have had some things going on, but it is really directed towards the males and those connected to them. And as long as the girls kind of keep their distance away from them, they'll be okay. It's like she's sparing the girls some wrath, even though they've all gone through some things. She's not, or the spell is not designed to put it on anybody heavier than it is the men in the family. And it's all because of that daddy. His low down ass did something to somebody's child, or he did something that that witch didn't like, and that witch cursed his family, and that woman married this man, and now her whole family is fucked up. But as I said, their ancestors can't help them. And we're going to talk about the black side of their ancestors, why them black ancestors cannot help them. Because they ain't shit either. Okay? And I know y'all like, damn, you just wiping your ass with people's ancestors like that. Look, some of y'all need to understand that y'all ancestors did not change in death. They are the same shady piece of shit that they were when they were on this planet. And that counts towards her goddamn ancestors. Her ancestors and his ancestors, okay? They were both a group of people who didn't do right by humans while they were on this planet. So, of course, they are not permitted, or they don't want to help. It would be hypocritical for them to help, basically, because somewhere down the line on her side of the family, the same type of molestations and rapes were going on. So how is it that they can help their children, or help the children that have been destroyed, so to speak, by the shit that their daddy caused when they were causing the same thing? Anyway, as far as the mama, the ancestors did try a little bit, okay? They had issues with their age. Now, although he was just 3 years older than her, he had a whole lot more life experience than her. Their mother is given the energy of a soft-eyed woman, a very mammy-ish woman. She's giving the energy of my man, my man, my man, and that's all that matters. So she really wasn't talking to her people anyway. And even if they are talking to her, she's not listening. Okay? Or she wasn't listening because she's deceased now. She wasn't listening. She would rather not talk to her family versus missing out on being with this man. They tried to let her know. You're settling and you're becoming too attached. Not only that, y'all are not compatible. Somebody did not want them together. Okay? Down the line, they didn't want them together because they could see that he was abusing the shit out of them damn kids. But the mother continued to cover the shit up and make excuses. Sure, she felt ashamed of it a little bit, but I don't want to be broke. Who gonna accept me with these 10 kids? Yeah, she's a jackass, okay? She's the whole reason, not the whole reason, but she's the other 50% of the reason why her kids are fucked up right now. Let's go off into part 2 and talk about this funky ass daddy it is.
Feel the sacred glow in the realm of the real. Let a power flow.